Good morning, everybody. My name is Barry Schwartz, and this is the Search Buzz video recap. Today is Friday, August 26th, and this is the search news over from the Search Engine Roundtable, SEOroundtable.com over the past week. I'm in Jerusalem, actually, right now. Just had a flood in the apartment we're staying at with the family. I'm on a vacation. I have maybe like 15 minutes to make this video. I'll do my best. I don't know if it'll be uploaded or not. I'll do my best, so I apologize in advance. But I need to get this video out, and I appreciate all you guys watching every week and being dedicated to that and subscribing and liking and all that stuff. And I apologize for any quality issues and low res. I'm probably upload this at low res because of these issues. At any event, a lot to discuss, a lot. Google's helpful content update is rolling out now. Many SEOs are not concerned about it, but I think it's just started to roll out this officially Thursday, but I think people are starting to notice this morning. It's super early here in Jerusalem time, but I'll probably write about it next week on Monday. Google has a bunch of Search Console news. Google Ads is doing auto upgrading for the PMax for local campaigns. And again, I'm in Jerusalem doing this with a flood. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Duda. Duda is the professional website builder you could call your own. And please join them at the DudaCon, search for DudaCon, for a 3D online event packed with professional sessions to take your SEO game to the next level. Learn about SEO audits and conversions, content gap analysis, local SEO best practices directly from leading industry experts. DudaCon is happening September 13th through the 15th, and it's online. So definitely check it out. Appreciate it, Duda, for sponsoring. Not wearing the swag this week. I just didn't bring it, and it's really hot here. I'm not going to be wearing a Duda hoodie in this heat. All right, let's get into the news. Again, the Google Helpful Content Update is now rolling out. It started yesterday on Thursday, August 25th. Again, it's going to take about 2 weeks to fully roll out. We'll let you know when it's done rolling out. I do think as of this morning, Friday, or late last night, whatever time zone you're in, but probably about 12 to 20, probably 24 hours after it started, 12 to 24 hours after it started to be announced that it's rolling out, people are starting to take notice of it. Too early to tell. I will probably have a blog post, hopefully, if the internet starts working again here, next week with that information. Also, again, Aleda Solis did a poll asking, are you guys nervous? Are you concerned about this content, this helpful content update? And many said they're not. They believe they produce really helpful content. So there was a poll about that. I'm not going to embed the poll, but it was from Aleda, and the poll basically showed that only 9% seem to be worried about this helpful content update. I think more do have to be worried about it, but we will see. 44% said their content is helpful, they're not worried. 46% were like, I'm not really sure. And a little under 10%, 9% said they are worried about this update. Google also on the 24th may have had a Google update ranking fluctuations. Not huge. I didn't think it when I wrote about it that it was related to the helpful content update. It seemed pretty minor compared to that, but there was definitely fluctuations. So definitely take a look at that as well. Google Search Console's video indexing report is fully live now. So if you go to Google Search Console, where the coverage report was and stuff like that, now there's a video indexing report for many sites. If Google detects video on your website, definitely take a look at that. Google has announced that they're deprecating on September 22nd the international targeting report. Google's still going to support hreflang and other multilingual stuff, but not the international targeting report where you set the location. Google Core Web Vitals report in Google Search Console has added URL data for example URLs. So that's very interesting. Definitely take a look at that. I'm sorry going really fast, but I need to get this done and uploaded, and the shorter the video, the faster it'll be uploaded. Google's API was not impacted by that Search Console indexing label bug from last week. So if the indexing URL API was not impacted by that, I covered that last week. Take a look at that as well. And again, I have all the show notes with links to all the details in the YouTube and other recaps on Search Engine Roundtable, SEOroundtable.com. Google's Quality Raters Guidelines is not a collection of ranking tips according to John Mueller. Don't look at that Quality Raters Guidelines as a list of collections of ranking tips from Google. It's not that. Google also said, do not Noindex your pages that have comments on it just because they have comments on it. You should make sure the comments that you allow to be posted are quality and not junk and not spam, and you should be fine. And actually, a lot of comments do add value to the web page itself. Google added content guidelines to the education Q&A structured data docs. So now if you are using Q&A, education Q&A structured data, make sure to look at those content guidelines. Google has added view all business profiles in the web search results. So it used to just show the first 2 or so when you did a search for my business. Now it's showing a view all, which gives you more information about linking to all your business profiles that you manage, which is great for local SEOs and so forth. Google Discover is now letting you hide content from a specific author. You can say block content or do not show content from a specific author. So if all you guys hate my content, you can say don't show content from Barry Schwartz, and it won't show it across Search Engine Roundtable, Search Engine Land, etc. Google Ads has announced that they're automatically starting to upgrade local campaigns to Performance Max. It's going to slowly start happening, so you may see that happen. They do recommend that you do this manually using their smart upgrader tool. So do it before it happens to you, but it's going to start automatically happening. It's going to start automatically upgrading you guys soon. Google Ads says there's no plans to add additional ad customizers for using location for responsive search ads. That's something to keep in mind. Google is testing a new local service ads user experience, which is pretty cool. Again, I can't embed a screenshot, or I'll try to, but I don't know if I can. We'll do my best with that. Definitely took out the show notes to see more details. And Google Local Service Ads is now letting you exclude areas. They're testing this. If you want, with Google Local Service Ads, you only say, I want to pick this, and this area, but now you can actually exclude certain areas, which is something local SEOs are very, very excited about that. It's not fully live yet, but they're testing it, and I expect it to be live hopefully in the next few weeks or so. Maybe. And Google Maps is now notifying you when your review is not posted due to a conflict or issue with anything. So that's everything. You'll get an email if you go ahead and if you post a review and it's not approved. Google will tell you why it's not approved almost immediately. In any event, again, I'm sorry for the speed of this. Doing my best with the situation I'm in. Hopefully next week I'll be still in Jerusalem, but hopefully next week I won't have a flood and I'll be able to do this better. Everyone have a great, safe, and healthy weekend, and I'll see you guys next. And again, thanks to Duda for sponsoring. Definitely check them out and check out the DudaCon conference. Thank you. Everyone have a great weekend. Bye-bye.